folks, Reverend Crystal Cox. We're talking about divine timing. This is video number 3. Check out Reverend Crystal Cox, Divine Timing Ramble on Rumble. I'm going to do a longer one later. To me, this is the most important thing because I get so stressed out sometimes of going, oh my gosh, I've missed it. Oh, I got to worry about the future. Oh my gosh, I got to do this. I got to go do this. Oh God, just pushing myself all the time. And then I regret the past. I regret choices that I might have lost houses I owned or lost money or lost opportunities. And in 100% faith, there is no fear, right? And having faith in myself and my choices of the past, you know, there's no reason to be afraid, and when I do that, I'm not in the now, okay? And then I get depressed and I get down and I'm like, well, why bother? What matters, right? And so when I'm reminded, as the message today of Spirit reminding me of how divine timing works and how we project reality in the now moment, okay, it's very important to understand this for me, for my peace of mind. And to make a day matter, you know, and it's interesting because that's a physics term, right? You have all these particles and then they turn into matter. Well, that's what your beliefs do. That's what your thoughts do, okay? And so we're talking about divine timing. And again, timing has nothing to do with linear time, okay? I don't live in linear time. I don't live in the Matrix. I did some things in the Matrix, did some sort of regular jobs in a way, a little bit, never really liked the Matrix. Always had my own businesses. I believe energy's always been free. Cars, you know, there's air cars, there's water cars, there's, you know, we have been forced into linear time. And anyway, I'm not talking about that stuff now, but I just want to state that I'm not talking about linear time. When I talk about divine timing, it's a feeling. It's following the path of least resistance. It's going through the doors that are open instead of forcing doors open. Okay? Okay, the ancients guided their lives by intuition, by the signs and synchronicities, okay, of the eternal divine now. They ask Spirit what they want, okay, like okay, well, we need food for the next day or whatever. So if you're kind of walking around or you want food to come to you, or you want certain people or help or certain things, you get it in your mind what you want. You can see it, you'll feel the emotions, feel everything about it. Just tell Spirit what you want, and then just walk on, and then be open. Like, oh, is there a bird? Is the bird showing me that there's water? I mean, I'm thinking like primally back, but even now, like, what is open to me? Oh, I feel like going to the grocery store now. Okay, I'll go now. Oh, I changed my mind. I'm going to go here. And it's not about being fickle when you change your mind either. It's being in the forever present sacred now. And in this sacred now, you notice the subtleties of, ooh, that direction don't feel good anymore. And you're not beating at a wall to try to make a door. And you're not beating at a locked door. You're going through what's already open, and you're projecting reality that you actually want to live. And you're using the power of the Creator God, the power of the living God right now in this now moment to create the reality you want, that brings you peace, that raises the vibration of Mother Earth, raises your vibration for everybody. Versus the governments of man, the demons, the darkness, using your Creator God power, the power of the living God in you, by fear, by worry of the future, by regret of the past, by this constant, we got to do this to stay alive, stay alive, stay alive. But those of us who know death know there's no reason to constantly be under some sort of weird stress trying to stay alive. There is no death, okay? The people that are living may use your death to martyr themselves and to be stuck in the past and not trust the divine timing of your death is between you and your God, your guidance, okay? But you yourself, when you die, that last breath is never going to happen. Your human body, but your consciousness moves on. Those of you who have seen the Mandela effect and the quantum shift, you know you didn't take your physical body to that shift. Your consciousness shifted to another version of you, and you kept breathing in and out. You really didn't take that last breath. Okay, the creative force, which is divine timing. Okay, right. So the creative force, in what we're talking now, we're calling it timing. gave the ancients what they asked for. So they asked for it, and this creative force gave it to them. Okay, all these other people and governments of man projecting this reality, they're actually stopping your intuition. They're stopping your creative force. They're stopping the power of the living God. They're stopping you from tuning into the right station. How do you know it's the right station to lead to the right reality for you? It feels good. You don't have to feel bad. Okay? You don't have to you gotta work hard to create things. That's a lie. It's a myth. And if you've experienced the Mandela effect, you know you can shift to a reality where your heart's on the left, then it's in the center. You can shift to a reality of a yellow sun to the white sun, okay? Just like that, okay? You didn't have to work hard to do that. You came to a knowing. You came to a certain frequency, and you shifted. And as a collective, we came to a frequency, and we shifted. This is not a video about the Mandela effect, so I'll stop it there. I got lots more to say about that. Okay, so you forgot how to ask, and you forgot how to listen, okay? Ask Spirit for what you want, and don't worry about it. Don't obsess all the time. Visualize it as clear as you can, but then go about other things and look for what feels good, okay? The path that feels good, the path that is of least resistance, the path that has the highest excitement is your higher self showing you. Here's your sign, okay? Some people think, well, I got to work really hard, so I must have to walk through the tree and beat down the wall and do all this stuff in order to succeed, because society's definition of success in their version of time, which is linear time, is nothing to do with the divine timing of the sacred now, and you using the power of the living God in every single moment to create the reality that you like, that you don't want to be dead in, that you have peace and happiness and health, and you don't rely on the governments of man to feed you their version of reality. They don't care about you. If the governments of man cared about people, people wouldn't be sleeping in the streets, okay? They wouldn't spend billions of dollars that they created through their system to oppress people and enslave people. They would be projecting and creating reality that heals people, loves people, nurtures people, okay? That's where divine timing is, outside of the governments of man, the systems of man in every way, okay? This modern life was a dictatorship over your divinity. This was stolen from you. Your birthright was stolen through corralling you, your emotions, your beliefs, your personal power, taking away your divine sovereignty, which is your creator God power, the power of the living God in this here and this now moment. Okay, ask Spirit. Your intuition is listening. Your higher self is listening. Ask, be clear, and trust the timing. Okay, returning to this ancient practice of divine timing, which is, what? Like, if you're waiting for a bus, are you going to get on the bus? Oh, I'm waiting for a bus. I'll get on the bus. I'm on the bus. I'm on the bus. I'm on the bus. The bus ain't here. Okay, you have to wait for it to get on it. Okay? You have to wait for the ship to get on the ship. Okay? Forcing yourself to get on a ship that's not here yet, you're going to drown, right? You're going to be miserable. You might survive, but you're not going to be creating and projecting the reality you want. You're not going to be having fun. Okay? Having fun, feeling good is the point. They hijacked all of that. All of your creator God power, they hijacked, okay? You resist divine timing by forcing doors open. And you force yourself to go over paths that aren't open. You force things to be there because someone has convinced you that's success. Someone's convinced you for you to be a good person, you have to do this and this and this. You have your programs, your triggers, your trauma. None of that feels good. If it doesn't feel good, it's not divine power and divine timing and the power of the living God in this moment that is your divine birthright. You create the reality you live in by divine timing. Ask Spirit for what you want and let it come to you, and do not listen to the governments of man or the medical demons. Listen to this now sacred moment of your sacred spirit speaking to you through divine timing on what feels good and what feels right, what is blessed. All right, I got to keep these under 10 minutes, so look for Reverend Crystal Cox, a Ramble, Divine Timing Ramble. Bye. I love you.